Who says he can't put lipstick on a pig? This week's rental review is the same car. I mean, it's slightly different. Definitely looks cooler. This is a Z71 2025 Tahoe. You can tell it's got way more ground clearance in the front. I'll get to that. It's got some cool tow hooks. Some pretty aggressive all-terrain tires. 20-inch wheels. Running boards. Blacked out trim. An insane quad exhaust. Man, this thing, it might have some scoot. Blacked out badges, blacked out lettering. Here's the real issue with ground clearance on these, though. Look at that rear control arm. I mean, that's obnoxious. I think my Firebird has just as much ground clearance. That is crazy. That is absurd. It has about a fist or, yeah, right about the sidewall of the tire is about how much ground clearance this thing has. So about a fist of ground clearance. Nice job, Chevy. But yeah, this dual mode exhaust, you can just see. So you go, okay, this must have a 6.2, right? Wrong. It has the same 5.3 liter disappointment of an engine that the last one I rented has. But yeah, in terms of practicality, still has the same tons of cargo spaces, cargo room. Obviously, this one's a little different because it has four-wheel drive. Quite a bit more options. No sunroof. These could come with a panoramic sunroof, but the biggest difference, up beyond the styling, is the screen. This is a 2025, so it has I believe it's a 15-inch screen. Pretty crazy. So this has built-in Google Maps. That's without connecting my phone. I have integrated Google Maps displaying on the full screen. And then, of course, you can connect your phone. This one also has air-conditioned seats. They still kept physical controls here, but one thing that's really interesting is the fan speed is 2 buttons. I don't know why, but you know, you'd think you would hit this one up and down, but you can only go down with it and only go up with this one. Really weird, but yeah, dual zone climate control. And unfortunately, the same disappointing 5.3. Now, if this had a 6.2, great. If this had the 3-liter diesel, great. Unfortunately, it's just as slow. I'll get you some driving videos here, but it's just as slow, and I'm at sea level. I'm in Wisconsin, so it doesn't get much closer to sea level. So, yeah, unfortunately, it still has the same drawbacks, but damn, does it look cooler. Gotta love modern vehicles. They charge you only 15 grand, I think, more for the privilege of getting one equipped like this. So for 15 grand, you could get wheels, tires, a different front bumper, exhaust, and still get 7 inches of ground clearance in the back. How does that sound? Yeah, so driving impressions. Drives exactly the same. I mean, exactly the same. What's really interesting is, so I thought this Z71 package came standard with air ride, and I feel like it did a year or two ago. Well, this does not have air ride. Well, I can confirm it does not have air suspension. Take a look for yourself. No air suspension. Aluminum upper control arm. So maybe they lifted it a little. I don't know. Like I said, the approach angle is insane. This is the same front end they put on the police versions of these. So obviously, very good approach angle. kind of funny they put running boards on an off-road model, because that just, ruined whatever increased clearance these sweet 20-inch wheels added. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I played around with the off-road modes. It didn't seem to raise the ride height. I can't seem to lower it. It doesn't appear to have any airbags. Looked underneath it, so I'm, 99% sure it doesn't have air ride, unless they really hide the airbags inboard. But yeah, I looked it up. These are $76,000, and you still get this pathetic engine, which I will demonstrate here right now. Now, it does sound cool. This one has, that quad tip exhaust. It sounds a lot better, but it doesn't go any better. So let's see here. Merging onto a road here. That is not good. That is not good power. That is not 355 horsepower. I'll tell you, I've been driving full-size V8 trucks for a very long time. There is no way that this thing makes 355 horsepower. It feels like about 255 horsepower. If you guys can believe it, this thing's actually less fuel efficient. Yeah, adding an all-terrain tire. This thing got... Well, let's see here. Let's do a little math. I wrote it down here. Okay. Just put 8 gallons in and it went... Oh, wow. Cool. 13.8 miles a gallon. Nice. I hope you really like the screen. What's kind of ridiculous is it doesn't even use the whole screen. This is part of the screen, but this is the display. So all this is just real estate for where the volume knob is, but it's part of the screen. It lights up. It's just only used for... Oh, that's bizarre. The screen is inside the... It's inside the volume knob too, so you guys see what I'm talking about. It is all screen. Okay. Excellent. Well, that's a review of the Tahoe. It's more of the same old crap, even less fuel efficient, but man, is it comfortable. I'm telling you, I highly recommend renting one of these. They're comfortable, they're horrible on gas, and they're slow, but comfortable, fit all your people, all your stuff, and you could go slightly less places than a Subaru Outback can with your 7 inches of ground clearance. Z71, I'm pretty sure it stands for 7.1 inches of ground clearance. Really testing my loyalty here, Chevy. I actually have figured out what the 7 inches of ground clearance is for. It's for a curb. It is the exact, it's about the size of a can. Would you look at that? It's the perfect amount of ground clearance to run over curbs at Starbucks. Z71 coming to a Starbucks drive-thru near you. Man, it does look cool though. It really looks the business. They just put an engine that didn't suck and a solid rear axle under this thing. I'd be all about it. But, can't have it all. And look, GM sells a lot of these things. Look, I'm pulling up at the light. I can't make this up. There's one right across from me. It's the best-selling full-size SUV. People buy them. I mean, I guess it's adequate. I don't know. They started putting the 5.3 in these in 2000. It came in 99 in the trucks and 2000 in the Suburbans and Tahoes and Yukons and Escalades. So those had 6 liters, but you get the point. 2000, they put the 5.3. And in 2000, they had much more usable power. how have they gone backwards in 25 years? That's my big question for this vehicle. How has it gone backwards in 25 years? I don't know. But if you get the chance, they're a great rental car. This thing is comfortable. Like I said, not even connecting my phone and having Google Maps is awesome. You can fit all the stuff, all the people. Great rental car. Would I spend 80 grand on one? Absolutely not. And that's the rental review for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't worry, there'll be another video this week. There might be 2 or 3 more videos this week. I am on the go. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for whatever the hell I drive next.